Hello viewers, this is going to be a pretty quick episode of Joker Delete. I just wanted to discuss the second day of the Persona Live concert. Oh wow, we started off with Fountain Kick. And what was released during the second day. So, obviously, everyone knew that P5S was coming, and everyone thought it was going to be Persona 5 for the Switch. However, if you've seen it already, I'll probably link the video in the description. It is not. It turns out P5S is called P5 Scramble, which is a Warriors-like game. Now, I think a few days ago there was something on Twitter where Koei Tecmo, I think that's what they're called, the developers of the Warriors games, sent a bouquet of flowers to some of the Persona performers at the concert, and people were like, "Oh wow, that was like a big hint dropping." Saying like, oh wow, what if they are making a Warriors Persona game? And it turns out they are. Called Persona 5 Scramble. I forget exactly, like this something Strikers. I already forgot. But we don't have much info, and it looks like it's still early in development. Because if you see the trailer, it just shows Joker in front of a whole bunch of shadows, and he used like a pretty cool move on him, but we have no other information besides that. It was just Joker. We don't know if there's any other Persona characters in there, from any previous games. It was just Joker. So we don't know how much or how far they are into development yet. So we pretty much just gotta wait for those news. But it's kind of neat how much appreciation, I guess, we're getting for the Persona 5 game. I don't know, people are saying that it's being milked, and a lot of people are actually quite disappointed about this, but there's also a better way to look at it, is that Persona 5, the Royal, perhaps might come to the Switch. Like, obviously this is all speculation right here, and that is that because the team is not familiar with using the Nintendo Switch, perhaps they can practice by using P5S, and then perhaps port Royal over to the Switch when needed. And that is something to potentially look forward to. But in the meantime, we have... Oh wow, okay, he ended that quickly. Anyways, as I was saying... Oh, going up against again, I don't want to get Doriad. As I was saying, a lot of people seem to be quite disappointed about this, but like, in my personal opinion, I'm not that disappointed with it, because I don't really see that much problem, and I guess I enjoy Warriors games. I don't see anything wrong with them. They're not exactly my favorite game, but it's something to pass time, and it's easy to play. You don't have to. It doesn't like require much thought. Like if I'm playing Smash, I gotta think about what I have to do all the time, and I have to strategize. And I guess you can do that in Warriors as well, but I don't know. It's more of just like a hack and slash easy game to play. Anyone can pick it up. It's fun, and I'm actually kind of excited for it to happen. But a lot of people are really just hoping that, wow, can we please at least get some other Persona love and not just have the P5 cast in the game and okay, E. I don't know what you're doing. Apparently my letter's more powerful than yours. Is he good? I know. I personally am. I don't want to say like I'm super excited for it. Well, I am excited. Of course I am. Oh my gosh, that almost destroyed my shield. I am excited for the game, but I am also, gotta say, slightly disappointed, because I was really hoping I could play, obviously since I don't have a PS4, and a lot of other people don't either, because they're expensive, and a lot of new Nintendo fans, especially since Joker's in Smash, want to be able to play Persona 5. But because there's no... That was a good prediction there. But because there is no Persona game for the Switch, this is all we're going to have recently. So a lot of newer fans, such as myself, I just gotten into this in the past few months, we're really hoping for some sort of Persona 5 port. But like I said, there's the whole speculation about it could be coming eventually, but we just don't know. And that's, I guess, is what is really making people annoyed, is that they just were really hoping to be able to play Persona 5 on their Switch. And since we can't do that right away, we're just going to have to wait and see what's going to happen. But personally, I'm not too upset about... Was that 3 side Bs in a row? Yeah, I'm not too upset about... Wow, good neutral. I'm not too upset about it at all. And I'm probably going to buy it, of course, and I'll probably even play it on the channel. Because knowing me, I'm still gonna play it no matter what. It's a Persona game, and I want to get all the Persona content I can, so I'm definitely gonna get it. And at the time that I'm recording this, I probably started. It's 9:30, so the concert for Eastern Standard Time just ended about a half hour ago. So I started recording this about 15 minutes after it ended, so I can already not wait for how many scrambled egg memes there are going to be. I already made one, and I don't know, I feel like there's just going to be a whole bunch of memes about this. There already was. People were just like, oh wow, what's the S going to stand for? There were just thousands of memes, and now Scrambled is just going to have a whole bunch of stupid egg memes, which we don't need any more of those on the internet. We have plenty of egg memes, but we're gonna get them anyway, no matter what we want. Anyway, I'm definitely gonna have fun playing the game, no matter what. I just hope that we're gonna get some characters that aren't just P5 characters, because if you look at Hyrule Warriors and I thought I downbeat. I'll do it here. There we go. If you look at Hyrule Warriors and Fire Emblem Heroes, there's a lot of characters, but with just the P5 cast, that's hardly anyone. But with P3 and P4, which Atlus loves, there's probably not going to be any P1 or P2 representation. But with 3, 4, and 5, we gotta be able to get some other. What happened there? I have jump. I do not. This game seems like it's very early in development, so I don't expect us to have like any news in like recently. I don't expect us to get like any more trailers for a while. I'm hoping it's not going to be as long as what the Fire Emblem Warriors game was, because all we had was just like one look at Chrom for that. When the Fire Emblem Direct happened like a few years ago. But there are also people who are hoping for the P3 remake. I was especially one of those, and we didn't get anything on that. However, people are saying, because this concert happens every 2 years, I believe. I'm not 100% sure. I can maybe clarify that later. But it happens every 2 years from what I've heard. And stop using fair. Jeez, Pikachu. And, whoa. Okay, good. That was really good. Anyway, as I was saying before I died, the P3 remake status, obviously there's nothing that we've heard. And, wow, fast attack out there. But the next time the concert would be in 2 years is also P3's 15-year anniversary, which would be a fitting time for a remake to come out. So people are speculating on that as well. And obviously, there's just so much happening right now. We're totally getting spoiled anyway. We have so much Persona content coming within these 2 weeks. We had Smash with Joker, obviously. We have, and then I think something else is coming up on the 9th of May. I forget exactly when. Maybe I'll throw something up on the screen now if I find any news about that in editing. But I know there's more stuff coming, so we're getting like extremely spoiled here with a bunch of P5 stuff, which is just actually just the amount of, I guess, there's so much new like people involved in the fandom of Persona 5 and all these new games that are coming out, like the new spin-offs, and then the new Persona P5R. I don't know, I'm just expecting, there's just so much to expect, I guess, and that's why there's a lot of speculation going around now. I don't expect to see, like, I guess we can talk about release windows. I don't expect to see Persona 5S until especially next year, maybe not even until 2021. I don't think it'll be coming out this year. Don't quote me on that because I'm not 100% sure, and we've seen like hardly any news, but from just what I've seen in the trailer, I don't think it's coming out this year just because of how little there was. I think the latest or the earliest we can expect it is probably like I was not doing that. I think the earliest we can expect it is about fall of next year. I'm not 100% sure. I'm just doing it by how long FE Warriors took, and I think that was about 1.5 years since we saw the announcement. And if you haven't seen the trailer, it looks good, but there just wasn't that much to go on. And Jesus, King K. Rool is destroying me. Okay, so my SD card just got full. And by the way, I lost that match with the King K. Rool, just so you know. I guess we'll do... I just wanted to wrap up my final thoughts before I did. I was like pretty much so close, but I guess I'll do one last match against the Joker to finish up my thoughts on the new Phantom Strikers game. I was very focused on this match. I didn't really want to lose, but it looks like I'm gonna, so oh well. I think that a Persona 5, I think that the game is going to be good. I don't want to see people like getting so riled up just because it's not Persona 5 for the Switch, because I think that we might be getting that anyway. I know the game is like a pretty, I don't know how easy it would be to transfer over, but I still think there's a chance that it's coming in the future, so I don't want people to freak out just yet that there is no Persona 5 game or P3 remake or anything like that. So I think we're gonna get something soon, and I'm dead. Okay, I guess just in summary, overall, I don't think people should be so disappointed. Warriors games aren't bad. It's coming for the PS4 anyway, so I don't think PS4 fans are going to be sad. It's mostly Nintendo Switch fans, and wow, we dropped a lot this match. We only won one match. But I guess thanks for watching, and hopefully we'll have some more Joker Delete event soon. And I don't know, I guess just don't be too disappointed about it.